I'm Bintang. This is the BBC World Service, and welcome to the Engineer. This year, we are at Imperial College London, a science specialist university. Our focus today is the technological revolution defining our era, artificial intelligence (AI). I am joined by one of the world leaders in this field and an enthusiastic audience in Imperial's Great Hall. Today, a computer can defeat the world's best player in the most complex strategy game. The first movie, written entirely by AI, has been released, and AI may have discovered our first new antibiotic in 3 decades. Together with our partner Royal Commission in 1851, we have brought together one of the engineers at the cutting edge of this field to discuss their work and what it means for humanity. So, Sasy Kierana from the UK, she is a principal research scientist at Google DeepMind. She led the team that used AI to defeat the world's best player at the complex strategy game, Go, and is currently working on artificial general intelligence. Please join me in welcoming her. Okay, Sasy, you came to AI via the games industry and pursued a PhD in reinforcement learning. What is reinforcement learning and how did you use it in those early days?
Okay, so I started in the games industry before going back to academia, where I worked on building computer games. A big part of building games is creating AI for them, the part that makes characters move and behave. I was fundamentally disappointed by the method used at the time. They didn't feel like real AI. Then I discovered reinforcement learning. It's a method that allows systems to learn for themselves through experience, like trial and error, trying things out and seeing what works and what doesn't.
So, is it like how we learn not to touch fire because at some point we tried it, it hurt, and we learn not to do it again?
Yes, exactly.
I see.
Humans are believed to have a major part of the brain devoted to providing feedback, teaching us to do more of the good things and less of the bad ones. This inspired a lot of work in machine learning, making machines capable of the same learning process.
Oh, but a machine doesn't feel hit or get rewarded with a cookies.
Yes.
How do you reward a machine then?
So actually, for a machine, it's just a number, right? And we
Yes.
give it a positive number if it does something right, and then a negative number if it does something wrong. Everything stems from that one number, which we call a reward. It's an incredibly powerful signal that drives learning.
Okay, so reinforcement learning helped AI master games like Go and chess, but how does it apply to the real world beyond gaming?
Oh, that's a great question. Thank you. So, while games were an ideal testing ground for reinforcement learning, the same principles are being applied in robotics, healthcare, and then finance, and even self-driving cars. The key idea is that AI can learn optimal behaviors through trial and error. Like, for example, in healthcare, AI can discover new drug formulations by simulating chemical interactions. In robotics, reinforcement learning enables machine to perform complex tasks like assembling products in a factory or even performing surgery with high precision.
Whoa, that's fascinating. So, AI is not just beating us at games, it's also improving our lives in meaningful ways.
Yes.
But that raises concerns, actually. Some will fear AI could take away jobs or even become too powerful. So, what do you think about that?
I kinda get it though. I mean, those concerns are valid, right? AI will definitely change the job market, just as the industrial revolution did. But rather than eliminating jobs, AI is more likely to shift the nature of work. It can automate repetitive tasks, freeing humans so that humans can focus on creative, strategic, and interpersonal aspects of the work, like that. Regard and also regarding AI becoming too powerful, that's why ethical consideration and safety measures are crucial in this field. We need policies, oversight, and transparency in AI development to ensure that it remains beneficial to humanity.
Okay, so do you think AI will ever truly thinking like humans?
Okay, that's a big question in AI research. Right now, AI excels at specific tasks, what we call narrow AI, but achieving human-like intelligence or maybe general AI is a much harder challenge actually.
Yes.
Yeah, we are making progress, but there are still many unanswered questions about consciousness, reasoning, and common sense in the machine.
Yes. So exciting times ahead. One last question before we wrap up. What advice would you give to young people interested in AA?
Well, what advice?
Yes.
Stay curious, keep learning, and don't be afraid to do the experiment. AI is an interdisciplinary field, so a mix of math, coding, and creativity is essential parts of it. And remember, AI is only a tool. It's up to us to use it for good. Like that.
Okay, so thank you. And remember that we are asked to young people, please stay curious, keep learning, and don't be afraid to experiment. And remember always that AI is just a tool. So thank you so much, Sasy, for sharing your insights. AI is shaping our world in profound ways, from gaming to medicine and beyond.
Yeah.
This has been the Engineer Intelligent Machines from the BBC World Service. Thank you for listening. See you until the next time. Bye bye.